Hello, you beautiful souls. I thought I would do a live video because I have some updates. So for those of you who are free from being aware, on the Thursday, next Thursday, the 13th, is my birthday. So it is my birthday, and I am celebrating in a big way. Double digits was last year, and this year it's a year older, over half century, heading towards that 6-0. But anyhow, to put my reading glasses on, Leah's on. Hello, Leah. So, um, update. I have the 4 albums that I told you about. If any of you saw my Facebook Live video a week back, about a week or so ago, and so I have completed all 4 of the albums now, and I'm just going to go through a run through and make sure the mastering is complete and whatnot, and then I'm going to do the artwork for the albums. These will be available for digital download. For those of you, hello Leah, it's lovely to see you. For those of you who were asking about it, I will let you know again, I have 4 albums coming out. One is me playing the harp and guitar. The other is Lemurian light language, source energy language, coming through in singing and in voice. The third one is for the inner soul child healing, and that's a healing album in a song for that. And then the 4th one is going to be a meditation album. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make them available for digital download, and make it easier for you if you are interested in having that. And for the remaining month of September, I will make the albums available for love offering donation of whatever you choose to give. So I will be releasing that on my birthday, actually. Somebody posted, and I can't remember who it is, but somebody had posted that it was a particular enchanted day, and so there's a lot of enchantment and magic. Can you feel it? I posted that last night here on Facebook. There's this enchantment and awe and wonder and magic in the air right now, and so it's leading up to actually my birthday, and from an astrology perspective or whatnot, it's supposed to be a very auspicious day, if you will, enchanting day. So I will be releasing the albums on my birthday. That's the intention. And I want to give a big shout out, actually, as well, to Ralph Smart. Those of you may know him. He is a dear friend of mine. He lives down south in London, but he kind of travels all over the world. And he's a dear friend of mine, and he just posted a video. He does videos every day, inspiring millions, just like I do. And we're both well known in the spiritual community, for helping people and assisting people, mentoring people and whatnot. And he just did a video called, I think it's called How We Love. And he almost word for word said in this video about unconditional love, loving without conditions. And for those of you who know me, know that this is the heart and the soul of who I am, and what I live, what I be, what I mentor others in, what me courses are about, what me teachings are about, me channels, me writings, me articles that I've done over 35 years now. And so he put it so beautifully in this video. So I want to give a shout out to Ralph Smart and thank him. I thanked him on the video, and he was kind enough to message me back and thank me as well, and to send much love to me. So just a shout out to him, and check out his Facebook or his YouTube. He's got like over 1 million subscribers, way more than I ever have on me YouTube. But it was lovely how he encapsulated the words about unconditional love and divine love, and so I want to thank him. That was a beautiful birthday gift to me, and I really appreciate it. It's so lovely to see the next generation encapsulating these things, and it shows me that he's been watching my videos as well, and that he's received wisdom from it. And so it's just I love him and I appreciate him, and so thank you, Ralph, for the gift. It was quite a beautiful blessing. I really appreciate that. So let's see, somebody else came on. Pardon me, I have to put my reading glasses on because I can't bloody see anything. Hello, beautiful sister Adriana. Lovely to see you. So this month as well, I've posted it several times, but for those of you who have been free from seeing it, I'm going to put it here in this video as well. for this month, the entire month of September. What I'm doing, and I do this every year for my birthday as a gift to humanity, to give back to you. And normally, because it's my life's work and the only thing I do, I ask for specific love offering donations for me courses, me books, and me, albums, and things of that nature, so that I can continue to live, and provide for provisions for food, shelter, and whatnot. But this month, the month of September, love offering donation of whatever you choose to give, whatever you can financially choose to give, for a soul channeled reading session with me. And it's a mentoring session / soul channeled reading in which I access the Akasha, your Akasha, or the Akashic records, and channel source energy through itself. And you can ask up to 4 questions if you choose to. And so basically how it works is just email me at nanari@diamondlady.net, or for those of you on Facebook, just message me off Facebook so you can get booked in. And I'm providing that as a gift to humanity, whatever you can give. If it's £1, if it's £100, if it's £2, if it's £5, whatever you choose to give. For me, it's my way of giving back to you as humanity to continue to help you. And it also, the love offering donation, it's an energy exchange, so that way I can continue to help you and to provide the inspiration, through the channels and the writings, because as I said, this is my life's work. Other than, being the singer-songwriter I am and things of that nature, my life is dedicated to Source. And so this is my life's work, and I don't have a quote-unquote earthly job. And being a HSP, or highly sensitive person, and an empath and an intuitive, and with all of these gifts that I came here with since I was a wee lass of 6, I've been doing this, accessing the Akasha and whatnot. So I've been doing this my whole life, and so, earthly job, I've had earthly jobs here and there over the years, but as far as that goes, I can't really do that. My body and my soul is geared to be doing this life's work. So I wanted to be able to give that back to you, and so this is my birthday gift to me, to you, in that respect. Hello to Murray. It's lovely that you're on here. Thank you for that. So if you're interested in a session with me for that, and then, if you're interested in a more in-depth session than that, just check out my website, diamondlady.net. I have all my services and, all of that listed in there, and my courses. Now, the other thing I wanted to let you know about is, speaking along those lines, and accessing the Akasha and your own Akasha, as well as being able to give sessions for other people, I have a specific course designed for this, because after 30 years now of people asking me, can you teach me to do what you do? And my response to that is always, well, this is kind of like when Prince was alive, or Bach, or Beethoven, or Pachelbel, which Canon in D, by the way, for those of you who don't know, is like my all-time favorite classical piece. But anyway, it would be like going to Prince and saying, or Bach, or Pachelbel, can you teach me to do what you do? And the answer would be completely no, because they're musical geniuses. They, Bach, Beethoven, they Van Gogh, all of these artists had unique gifts and can only shine their gifts in the unique way that they could. So I can't necessarily teach you exactly to do how I do and what I do, but what I can do is open up your gifts to soul mediumship. And so I do have the soul mediumship online course, 6 weeks online, available, and it is starting on 19th September. So the 19th of September. So what are we at today? We are the 7th of September. So 12 days from now. So if you want to get in on that course, please message me here on Facebook, or email me in nanari@diamondlady.net to get in and book in on that course. It's very popular. We are almost full and fully booked in for the course. So also the other course that I've just started this year, which was very many years in the making. I've been teaching it in bits and bobs in my mentoring sessions and stuff over many years, but I've compiled everything now into one thing. Oh, and by the way, the Soul Mediumship course, the information for that is on the website, diamondlady.net. If you go under the services page, right at the top of the page, you'll see the Soul Remembering Multiversity. Click on that, and all the information for all my courses are there. The other course that is coming up on October 5th, which is just in time for the new moon, just before the new moon, is the Divine Feminine Goddess course. This is the shining and celebrating the Divine Feminine Womb within. And so, I mean, there's loads. There's over 14 hours of teaching material for you. Those who have already been on the course, we just finished the course for the summer, actually. And I've gotten, you know, some amazing responses on how it's transformed the women's lives. I mean, issues that people have, you know, women that have endometriosis, who have uterine issues, who have issues healing their inner soul child from the divine feminine perspective, just everything. We go into some very deep healing work in this course, and so that's available for an 8-week online course. And so if you're interested in that, again, just go to diamondlady.net under the services, that first link up at the top there, the Soul Multi University page, and it has all of the information about what the course entails in that regard. And so I would love to have you on in that course. Let's see, Anne's here. Hello, Anne. Fionalua. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Pardon me if I haven't. Lovely to see you on here as well. So those are kind of the updates. And so the last thing that I want to share with you is something I'm going to get ready to channel or post in a channel in a little bit, actually. But I just kind of wanted to give a heads up now. With back years ago, I can't even remember how long ago it was now. It had to have been, what, at least 6 years ago, maybe. I did an interview on what's known as the intuitive heart. And so I wanted to share a little bit about that here. You always tend to hear that, you know, trust your gut or listen to your gut. You know, that's where God is, or how God speaks to you, or, you know, you get that gut feeling kind of thing. And that's actually a misnomer. That is actually our instinctual reptilian brain fight or flight gut brain connection, which causes fight, flight, or freeze in fear. And that's not actually your intuition. So I have a channel I'm going to post about that, because I had seen something on Facebook in a group that I'm on that, you know, kind of inspired that in that respect. So I wanted to touch base on that. And then something else I wanted to touch base that's come in on the mentoring set. I've had a lot of you who have been asking me about my twin soul. How come you're not with your twin soul? You know, you're a twin soul mentor and whatnot. And I'm saying this free from blame. This is just the what is of the situation. My twin soul has some issues. He just text messaged me this yesterday. He text messaged me to say that he doesn't like being possessed by a woman. This is a conversation we've had many times before. So this is not something new. Hello, Amy. Lovely to see you on here. So what the situation is there's a deep fear from some deep-seated things that are unhealed within him. Now, I've done the inner soul child healing work with him. I have been there for him in helping ease his fears, the feeling to heal, work that I did a video on, what was that, last week. You know, I have gone so far as to ease his fear personally. He knows me inside and out, and he knows that, you know, I've never done anything to possess him. And true love, being that we're on the topic, since Ralph Smart brought up, you know, what true love is, unconditional love. True love loves without conditions, free from conditions. You know, ironic to what we were all indoctrinated into, of I'll love you if you do this, or if you act this way, or you say this, or you be this way, what have you. And so with my twin soul, though, there's some unhealed wounds that are there that over the last 10.5 years, coming up on 11 years in February, that we've been, you know, going through this journey together, this sacred path. It's constantly come up, and it's something that he is being free from choosing to heal. He knows me well enough to know that I've never done anything to possess him, nor would I, because true love doesn't possess. Okay, I'm not like all these other women who did this to him and whatnot. But the thing is, and this is something that's very important for those of us in the spiritual community who do mentoring and who help people. You can only help somebody to the degree that they want to be helped, that they wish to change, and they have to want it. Okay, and if they're not ready and they don't want it, there's nothing you can say, be, or do. I mean, I've been and done everything with my twin soul, you know, and being there for him, being there with him, worked on myself, looked at the mirror, you know, to see what within me needed to be healed, and healed through those processes, you know, utilizing the same processes that I teach, you know, others. I have even gone so far when we were going to, you know, possibly live together and marry because of Canadian laws and things of that nature. I had said to him at one point that I would, you know, go to a solicitor and sign off things. You know, I don't want any of his stuff. I don't love him for his money. I love him for him. And he'd given me his bank statement one time, and this was the night we did he did a gig, and I took him home because he was pissed drunk and unable to drive, and I was, you know, sober, obviously. And so I became the DD, and he had slipped on his bank statement getting in, and he handed it to me, and he said, you know, why do you want to be with somebody like this who has nothing? This was at the time he had no money, basically to his name. He's since then created this beautiful, you know, financial flow, and it's beautifully and wonderful. He does wellness fairs and whatnot. But at that time, he had not. And I said, because I love you for your, I don't love you for your money. I love you for you, you know. So I was willing to sign off on, you know, he could even have what, you know, what I have. I don't care, because it doesn't belong to me. And the thing is, you know, he is Khalil Gibran in that life, and I was Mary Haskell, his lover, and that was our most recent incarnation before this one. And so we both have memory recall. And in The Prophet, if any of you know that, Khalil Gibran speaks about possession of children, that our children are not ours, and that they belong to the universe. And so it's the same thing with anything, whether it's a flower, me reading glasses that I utilize, even this, my own body, it's not mine as in a possession. And your partners, your mum, your dad, your sister, your brother, people in general, are not your possession. They're not yours. When I say my beloved, my dearest beloved sweet troubadour, that I call him, I say that not as a possession, I say it as an affirmation. And real relationships, unions, heart connections, soul connections are based upon the fact that you see each other as whole, perfect, complete, and beautiful, simply as you are, bumps, bruises, magnificence, and all. And you're there together to share that completeness. And you know that neither one of you belong to the other, and that you're a child of the universe. And that, you know, you're just here to be able to enjoy each other, you know, while you're together and share that completeness. I mean, people like David Premal and Matan and Neil Donald Walsh and his wife Em, you know, they embody this, they live this, they be this, where source is their source and is their devotion, and this is their dedication to source in that life, and then they're together as lovers, sharing that completeness. And so this is what I've, you know, instilled in my teachings and mentoring. This is what I give to my own self and to my twin soul as well. He's just not in a place where he's ready for that and to receive that. And so for those of you who've been asking why I'm not with my twin soul, that's why. He's still, you know, in that process of healing that, and maybe he will never heal that in this life. We have a soul agreement to physically be together. He's aware of that. He knows that. He has a soul agreement to shift it. Whether he ever will, I don't know. And so I've just opened myself to be with a near twin or whoever is meant to come into my life that will be in a place where we're able to share that completeness and enjoy one another. And in the meantime, I just dedicate my life to source and continue my work. And, you know, that would be if I was in a union with somebody else or not. It doesn't matter. But for those of you who've been asking, there you go. There is that. And so I just wanted to, share with you all some exciting news, the awe, the magic, the wonder. And if you can in this moment, just take a breath. And just feel into the essence of the love that you are, of Source. And know that this love is always with you. And that you are magnificent. A beautiful soul of light. And I honor you for being here on this earth. Sumayan Tue, Sumayan Tue, Sumanti Shalane Om, Signaya, Signaya, Sumaya. Oh, even the birds started singing louder as I started to sing. How beautiful. I don't know if that's coming through or not on the video. But that was an ancient blessing, Lemurian light language blessing, to bless you into the childlike essence of awe, wonder, magic, enchantment, auspiciousness, to remember and be the soul of who you are. And with that, I love you all, and I appreciate you. Thank you for the magnificence you are, and I will see you in the next video.